I'm not gonna lie, you might be getting headshotted more than anyone in the game, bro. That is a huge head.
I don't even run this in rank anymore.
No, that hitbox is easy. Wait, stand still for a second. Bro, that I'm hitting. No, I'm hitting headshots from. Yo, you have a big head, bro. Yeah. That is insane. I'm sorry, I've never seen a skin with that big of a head, bro. Sound of the head glitch from me. I want to see how big that shit is. Nah, that's crazy. If I get snaked by this head, I'm taking that off, bro. Anyways,
no, for sure. That's why I don't run it on rank. I kept finding that I was just crazy.
Yeah, I actually feel like it's actually a disadvantage. That is crazy. You're actually playing pay to lose there, Sean. All right, let's go through middle. Oh my god, I'm mind blown. I've never even seen that skin. That's funny, man. I know it's a Squid Game one, but I didn't even see it in game. All right. So I do this drill quite a lot. We're only going to do a few gunfights here, then we're going to transition to somewhere else. But I can't take you seriously with this head, but I'm going to try my best there. You look so trolly. So what we're going to do is we're going to go through just some gunfights and just, you know, you said you want to start off with mechanics, then we're going to move on to some game awareness stuff. So people see this all the time. We're going to go through some gunfights and just kind of...
Okay.
Yeah, you do, okay? So no equipment, just straight gun skill. And all I want you to do, one thing is every time I kill you, just please watch the kill cam to see how you die and go through there. So when you're ready, let's go. 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, so right there, I want every time you die, I want you to give me maybe 1 or 2 reasons or things you could do better. So we're gonna go through a few gunfights, maybe 5 to 10, and every time I want you to give me like a quick summary, like 1 sentence, like, oh, I could have done this better, and we're gonna see if there's any like repetitive theme, and then I'll kind of give my thoughts as well. So what do you think there?
I think I could have held this angle as you were rotating from over there a little bit better.
Okay, that's fair.
I kind of just glanced and took a lot of damage right here and tried to move, but by that time I got caught running.
Sure, I like that. What about offense? How many shots would you say you put down there?
I don't think I hit you. I don't believe I hit you.
Yeah, so that's a key factor as well. So I don't think you hit me either. I mean, maybe I'm a little bit wrong there, but from my perspective, it felt like, okay, let's say I didn't know who I was playing against. I was like, okay, this player's, he's kind of shouldering, he's doing decent movement, but he's not really hitting me. So I feel like I was basically just going to guarantee the first shot. Like, I never felt like there was a threat on me, especially when I close the gap like this. I feel like right here, when I do this, right, it looks like, oh, I'm eerie, I know what I'm doing, but I'm actually playing this bad on purpose in terms of I'm setting you up. So I want you to identify that. So could you switch to me for a second, stand here? All I want you to do is stand back here for a second, please. And let me show you the combination. So I want you to slide cancel there, okay? Just once. So the way I like to look at this is like a plan. So I'm standing here. So go back to the first spot. Perfect. Go to that spot now.
Oh.
So when I see you there, my first thought process should be, let me just look here for a second. My first thought process should be, I'm in a very, very good position. So I should just pump up like that, like that. Like one pump shoot like that. And look how much harder that is for you to, for like, well, me to hit you in that situation. Just being a bit more annoying in that situation will be really useful. So right there, just want you to use your cover more and say, okay, Arv is overcommitted. Let's go for a pump there, bro. Like, just go for a pump. Now, when I say go for a pump, what do you think that means? Why is that important? Are you familiar with the camera? Just kind of give me your thoughts on the snaking and stuff.
You mean snaking, right?
Okay, so a big thing with snaking is people think you have to snake like this. Like, you have to do this for hours and hours. Like, it's a really big thing. Snaking is one of the biggest, I would say, things in Call of Duty where people just don't really have the right understanding because it's such a gray area. There's so much to it, right? So this, for example, is snaking. Okay? Snaking is when you do this pump multiple times. If I did this, that's not snaking because I'm doing it once, right? Snaking is doing this pump multiple times. Now, I'm not talking about GAs because we're not in the CDL, right? So we could do what we want. But sometimes you just need to do one pump and shoot. Because that one pump hammers your opponent. That one pump just makes it harder for your opponent to hit you. Like, how was that to play against?
Even if I miss shots? No, that's pretty difficult.
Okay, so you just said to me a great question, even if I miss shots. So this is a really good question. I'm glad I want to see more of this from you. Just ask me those questions that you thought are useful, okay? Because sometimes it's just like, sometimes your brain understands it, and it's just 1 or 2 little things you need help with, and then we're good to go. So when you said to me, what if I miss shots? So what? Not in a rude way, in a nice way, in terms of like, okay, I missed shot. So what? I'm back, you know? So if anything, this gives you a chance. Let's say, okay, I showed up, I missed shots, I'm back again. There is no downside because you're shooting to get into cover. So if anything, this is better if you miss shots because you're giving yourself a chance to kind of re-peek from a different angle. Let me give you an example. If I do this, stay where you are. If I do this, and I miss shots, what is the downside here?
No downside.
So if I did this, there's no downside, you would say, to me missing shots?
I mean, if you stop right there, then yeah, you're wide open.
Okay, so right there, that's key. So if I stop right here and I miss my shots, this is a bad play because I'm weak. So because I'm in the open, sorry, okay? But if I'm snaking and I miss shots, you still haven't hit me.
Okay.
You see? So you basically have a guaranteed cover. So the way I'm going to explain this, I'm going to try my best. If you can turn right for a second. Okay, just stand right there. Try and shoot me. Okay, right there. How much time did that take for you to kill me?
A lot.
Okay, now I was barely snaking, by the way. That was a really poor version of snaking. So we're going to go through that in a second. How comfortable are you with snaking?
Not that comfortable.
Right, I found a new way. I got you, Sean. Perfect time. I found a new way to snake in terms of explaining it. So this is why I like coaching, because I'm always able to upgrade it. So if you come here for me, just start on this little couch here, a little spectator seat. Nice seat for you. There you go. With your little Squid Game head. I still can't go over it. So right here, all you want to do is this, okay? So stand there. So stand from the left and just think, okay, I want to get to the right. While I do that, I want to crouch and go right like that. But as I do that, I want to crouch. Just start with that. That's step one. Just go around, just crouch and move left to right. That's really easy, step one.
Okay.
That's step one, the easiest way to just get across. Now, when you're doing the same thing, all I want you to do is that. But as you go right, just press a crouch again and then back again. So crouch, 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 crouch like that. Perfect, like that. Now, when you go down, you can press crouch again, or you can press jump, whatever button is comfortable for you. So I do crouch, jump, but it's the exact same thing. Crouch, 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 or crouch, jump. It's the exact same thing. Okay?
Okay.
So now all you're doing is going crouch, left, jump, crouch, left, like that. So try that.
And the whole time you're ADSing while you do this?
Good question. After you get to a point where you don't ADS because you're faster in terms of moving left and right. So you see right now, when you aim down sight for me left to right, it's a great question, by the way. When you aim down left to right, you see how you're a little bit slower. When you don't aim down, you see how much faster you are. So it comes to a point where what you're going to start to do is this. Could you go on the other side for me, just to show you? What you're going to start to do is this. You're going to start to strafe by hip firing, just to be faster. So you're going to go like that, and then you're going to aim down and shoot them. So it's just kind of, you get into a rhythm. But for now, I would say just focus on the crouching. So I would say hip fire. And then when you go up, because when you crouch like that, you're a bit slower. You're a bit slower between going up and down. So all you want to do is go from left, go crouch, then crouch, then crouch, and crouch. That's step one. Now do that for me again. Then crouch left to right. And then all you're doing to snake is that exact same thing, but prone. So try the exact same thing, but now prone left to right. Okay, now you can see it's a little bit more uncomfortable to get used to, but that's all it is. Just getting used to that mechanic. If you struggle with it, like, you can try it by crouching. Try crouching and snake. Try the crouch snake. You can still see it's still good. It's just about getting used to that combination of buttons. But anyone that struggles with snaking, all you have to do is go crouch up, but just move left to right while you do it. Okay. Then when you get a bit more comfortable with it, you can start going prone like that. And you see how much harder that is to hit. Do you want to switch to me to show you?
Okay.
This is the difference with crouching and proning. So this is crouching. Okay. And this is proning.
Yeah, I could barely even say. Okay.
And then when you go up, you shoot like that. Oh, I started tweaking there. You go down, and you go down, and you go up like that. So what's the kill cam? You see, as I'm going down, I'm shooting you, and then as I go up, I'm shooting you again. You basically you're not able to see me there. LGA breakup. Bro, I ain't in the CDO. I'm a coach, bro. I'm gonna give you guys a cheese. Don't worry, I got you guys. I'm absolutely breaking the GAs. Absolutely. Sean, I want to see you snaking everyone, bro. We ain't got no GAs in rank play. If anyone doesn't know what GA, do you watch the CDO, by the way, or not really?
I'm trying to get more into it just to get ideas of how to play and improve and everything. Okay, perfect. So do you know, when I say GAs, do you know what that really means? Just as a side note, just to... Is that the pro players and...
So it's the gentleman's agreement. So basically, what that means, so what that means is that snaking is a part of the GAs. You know why? It's so broken that they don't allow it. If you snake, you're not allowed to snake. That's how good it is. So you're not using something that's so broken that the pros ban it. Now, when rank play is fair game, you know. So I would say use it, in my opinion. But yeah. So this is why we start using it. Do you want to try it against me? See how it feels? So stand on the left. Remember, go prone. As you're going prone, move right a little bit, then stand up, then prone, then stand up. Now, when you stand up, you can just, like, again, just down to comfortability, whether you feel is more comfortable. Right now, don't worry about the optimal way of doing it, right? Like, when should I aim in exactly? Just get a good feel for it. So I would go prone. As you stand up, aim and shoot and go prone. So stand up, aim, shoot, go prone, like that. So try it for me. Perfect. That's like really difficult to play against. So that is basically how you snake. Literally like that. So you saw from your POV, how did that feel?
It felt good. It felt good. Definitely.
It still didn't look 1,000. Like, it didn't look like it was. Sorry to interrupt. It didn't look like the most cleanest from your POV on my, like, when I watched the kill cam. But on my screen, I couldn't tell. It still looked insane. So that is why snaking's so good. Go for it again. So let's say I'm pre-aiming. You're like, oh, where is he? Where is he? I'm trying to shoot you. I can't see you. You're able to go through. Again, the more you get used to it, the more comfortable you'll be with shooting. Okay. That is why snaking is so good. What you can do is shoot me 2 or 3 times, and then I'll kill you so you can see it. Sorry, while snaking. Sorry, let me heal up.
Okay,
he's got to run forward. Yeah, that's another thing. So I didn't really mention is when you're doing this left and right, you don't have to run forward. You can. I kind of do this. Like I stand up and go left and right. You don't have to run forward. It just depends how you want to do it. Again, it's just about micro adjustments, whatever feels comfortable. So I like to do this. I like to go down, and then I like to kind of stand forward. I don't run forward. I stand forward and I move right. So instead of moving forward, I'm kind of moving left and right. You kind of move forward a little bit. It's one of those ones, just micro adjustments. Try that again. So yeah, you can kind of move forward. It'll be a bit easier. So that's what snaking is, what you're doing right there. So when you use it in certain situations, so the whole point why we went through this was when I was in a situation where I stood out here, I'm in the open, right? So go to the right side for me, please. You should have identified that and said, boom, 1 pump and up. Just 1 pump and up and shoot. Like that, perfect. Watch the kill cam. Watch the kill cam for me. With your big ass head there. Your character's head's huge. Even when snaking, I can see your character's head. But can you see the difference there? Like how hard would that have been for me? How can I stop that? So you go up, pump, boom, get the kill. You see? That's what you have to your locker. How does that feel?
I definitely have to work it some more to get more comfortable with it. As comfortable as I like to be with it. Now,
how often do you shoot bots?
Every day.
Okay. Now, this is where I want you to start. So you're doing the training, which is really good, but you're not doing the training in optimal fashion. Okay. Let me explain. Snaking is an example of something that so right now you're training, but you haven't worked on snaking. So that tells me there's loads of these small nuggets that you haven't trained or developed that we can add to your gameplay. Because if you were comfortable with snaking and how long do you warm up a day, would you say?
I probably take a good hour to an hour and a half to warm up.
So that's more than me, bro. That's enough time. You have 90 minutes, let's say 60 minutes, okay? You could spend 20 kills snaking or 5 minutes snaking, 5 minutes short jump, 5 minutes. You could spend 30 minutes on specific mechanics. It's like the gym. Right now, this is like the first time you're doing legs. You're like, oh, I need to get better. It's like, yeah, but you're going gym 7 times a week, but you're not using legs. You see where I'm coming from? You need to work on everywhere. You need to have a balanced gameplay. You need to have these different things. Now, this is like having like your back, which is your biggest body part, right? It's like you're using your back at all. So for me, snaking is such a broken tool. You want to have it in your gameplay. That's how I'm looking at it.
Gotcha.
Okay. Any questions?
No, not on that.
I promise you, if you start snaking in your lobby, we can end the session right now and you hit plat. That's how confident I feel in this one mechanic, because it's everywhere, bro. It's crazy, but you're seeing it now. You're seeing it. Do you not think it's amazing how strong that is broken, bro? So do you not feel like you could just fight everyone in your lobbies now? You could stand. Okay, start again. Try and kill me from there. Try and kill me. Like that gunfight takes 10 seconds. It's such a long gunfight.
Yeah.
And it's like it's so hard for you. You have to like really go back and forward and like, you know, good shots from you. But again, it's like buying time. Okay. So come outside for me towards P3 for a second. So this is where cammering gets really important. So when I say the word cammering to you, what would you say in your like a sentence or two? What is cammering? What would you say? What is your understanding of the term?
Cammering, for example, would be where I would essentially break your aim assist in some way.
Okay. I know you were going to say the word break your camera there, weren't you? Sometimes I say that as well. Yeah, when I'm like, oh shit, I can't use the same word to define it. Okay, cool. I mean, that's I like the save there where you said break your aim assist. So it's definitely, that's a benefit of cammering. I wouldn't say that's the main thing because that's not always the case, but it's definitely a benefit in terms of like, for example, if I did this, that might mess up your aim assist in terms of certain situations. So I get where you're coming from. But all cammering is essentially is, again, it's really hard to define. So I'm not like, I don't know the definition as well, just my understanding of it. Cammering is basically when you do certain things to gain an advantage over your opponent by seeing them a second before they see you. So you essentially do certain things like, for example, this. On my screen, it looked whatever. On your screen, I'm able to go up, shoot you, and get away before you even see me. So when I get up like this little 1 second animation on my screen looks nothing crazy. In real life, if I went up like this, you would see me as I see you in real life. But in the game, when I get up like this and go down, I actually see you a second first. So especially when you're not expecting it, if I do this, go down, and I do this from the other side, You're not able to see that. That's why when you're snaking like this, you don't know where I'm coming from. So when I do this, when I snake like this isn't too good. Why? Because you know where I'm coming from. You can pre-fire me. When I do this, left to right, you see how like you don't know where I'm going to come from? I can go up, shoot, go down like that. So it's just really annoying to snake. And that's why cameraing is so important. So there's a few different ways of cameraing. So let me show you some other ones. So let's go around here, go back inside for a second. So this is where you have to think, okay, what is the best... So let me say that again, sorry. Cameraing is the blanket term. I like to use that phrase a lot. It's the blanket term for understanding like, okay, cameraing is what I'm trying to do. There are different ways to camera the opponents. So we just went through snaking, which is a really broken way. So when there's a head glitch, you're saying, you know what, I might want to snake someone. Why? Because it's a great way to camera. Why is this not the best spot to snake? As an opponent, why is this not as strong as being here? Or do you think it isn't strong? What would you say? Just as, again, there's no right answer. Just want to know your opinion. Right now, as an opponent, what's the difference between snaking here, or could you come here again, please? Or snaking here?
If I'm looking at you from both angles?
Well, just generally that. Right now, you're my opponent, right? And I'm snaking you. What is harder to hear? This? Or go back to the other side, please? Or this?
Definitely behind the other wall.
Okay, so why is it though? So I agree with you, but there's something that's a very easy factor that makes snaking a lot easier. What would you think it is?
You have a bit more space to move side to side behind
I would
that
say
wall.
not even a bit. I would say a lot more space because this is very mid. So the reason why this isn't too good is because you know when I go down, you know that when I pop up, I can only be here. I can't really move left and right because there's not a lot of space here on this egg glitch. So sometimes, like for example here, I might do this as a one pump. So go opposite me for a second. And let me show you where I could use it, okay? Right now, this is really important in terms of, one thing I want you to understand, whenever people are in gold and I coach them, I think one thing that I want to kind of get straight away is that the game lies to you. What you see on your screen is different to my screen. So I'm on a PC right now with 250 frames. So if I was in a lobby with you and I camera you, I'm going to kill you before you see me because my PC is double your frames. So when I do this, my game registers that so much quicker than you. Like, did you see me there?
Wow, not at all.
So if I do this, right, like you can barely see me. So I snake it, go through like that. On your screen, you can't even see me. Could you kill me quickly? Oh, sorry, I'll do that again. I want you to kill me to show everyone at home how it looks when you watch it back. But it's so kind of crazy when you think about it. So when I used to play, I never used to understand that, like cameraing and stuff like that. So I used to just play, but it's really important to learn these things. So you know that on your screen, what you do doesn't really apply to the opponent's screen, okay? So we're ready to go. You saw it anyway, so that's fine. But just to show everyone at home actually as well. So I'm gonna shoot you. Just kill me, okay?
Okay.
Okay. So right there again, like if you were premium me, how does that feel to play against? You think?
That's tough.
Yeah. Oh my god! I just watched it back. I actually didn't even see you. That's crazy. That's crazy. You actually didn't even see me. It literally looks like I shot through a wall. Based on one thing as well, what I saw you do, which we're going to work on as well. You know when you went down there, I noticed, let's just slow it down a little bit. You went down and your crosshair went down with you, okay? So I want you to remember when you're moving, your crosshair is a separate entity. Your crosshair should be its own thing. So what I mean by that is, stand right in front of me, please. Go a little bit back, just a little bit back. Perfect. Be careful, the hole right behind you. Oh. You can stand a little bit to your left. There you go. Perfect. So right there, you know if I shoot you right now and I don't move my crosshair, okay? If I shoot you like this and I go down like that, I'm going to miss my shots because it goes underneath, right? So if I was to drop shot, I would actually miss. So what you want to do is when you shoot, watch the kill cam, okay? When you shoot, you want to correct your aim like that. You see as I drop shot, I move my crosshair up to maintain the headshots. Now you don't have to get headshots, but I'm just saying you want to use your crosshair so that when you move, your crosshair goes the opposite direction. You want to use your crosshair as a guidance. So if that was with a drop shot, what do you think you do with a jump shot? Just on a side note, with a jump shot, let's say I'm standing here and you would have jump shot me. What do you think you do with your crosshair?
Bring it down slightly.
There you go. But imagine you weren't doing that. You would jump and you would miss. You would shoot over. So this is why when you're moving, you want to use your crosshair and think, right, if I'm drop shotting, like I want you to drop shot me from a distance from here. Can you drop shot me? And as you do, I want you to move your crosshair up a bit, okay?
Okay. Oh, sorry.
It's okay. Okay, so that's something I want you to get used to. It's just adjusting your crosshair with you. How did that one feel in comparison?
Okay. That felt good.
Yeah,
that felt good. I knew that I had that habit. I just never took time to work on it.
Yeah. Again, so you shoot bots, right? So these are the things. So what I want you to do is like just have like honestly, this is what I would say to people. Some people at home, I know you guys. Some people, I get a lot of messages saying, "Look, I can't afford coaching. Do you have any free tips or anything?" This is my honest advice for everyone, even you, Sean. Okay, get a piece of paper or whatever, and just write. Okay, if I had 5 weaknesses right now, anything, okay, if I said to you right now, Sean, I'm going to show you your gameplay, and who's your favorite pro? Was anyone that your favorite CDO pro anyone is?
Shotzzy.
Okay, what an answer. Mine too. He's just the go. Okay, so if you have Shotzzy right now, and I had Shotzi's gameplay on, and I had your gameplay, and there's 5 key differences, I want you to think, okay, what is Shotzzy do? What is 5 things that I could work on to get a little bit better? Write them down, work on those in private game. And you're going to start improving your floor as a player. For me, I'm a floor raiser. My whole job, my whole career, my whole thing I want to do is make people's floor higher. So I want you to be able to go to diamond lobbies and compete every single time, right? You know, if I gave Shotzzy a controller right now, he would be able to play well in crimson lobbies. If I gave you a controller right now, do you think you would fry in a bronze lobby?
Do I think I would fry in a bronze lobby?
Yeah, right now. If you went in a bronze lobby, do you think you would fry them? It's not a trick question, just asking.
Yes,
I'm not saying you play properly.
Yes,
okay.
No. Well, I've played on all accounts. I think so.
Okay. Yeah, I think you would. So the point is, your floor is over bronze. You see where I'm coming from? Your floor is past bronze. Okay. So I want your floor now. I want you to be able to come online without playing and be able to fry diamond lobbies. That's the level. I want your floor to be raised. So anyways, back to the camera point. So the reason I mentioned this was you need to understand when to snake. So right now, I wouldn't do this. I wouldn't go here and then snake because you see me. So I would do this in this situation. Could you kill me quickly? Okay. Now, from your POV, did you even see me there?
Not a very small
That
sliver.
is literally broken. Like, you didn't even see me until I shot you. So what I would do is when I'm in a situation where I know where someone is, okay? So I'm going to come back to the middle. You want to snake before they see you, depending on the situation. So if I'm standing here, there's not a lot of cover. If I know you're there, I would go left. I would go prone before I get there, and then I'll just pop up and shoot like that. So I would go prone, pop up and shoot before I reach the head glitch. What most people do is this. They would stand here, then they would go down. Now, could you pre-fire this head glitch? 3, 2, 1, go. You see, I would go up and then I'm dead. So what most people do is that they show themselves, then they snake it. But the issue is your opponent's already watching you. So what you need to do is you need to snake before you get to the head glitch. That way it gives you a chance, even if you don't know they're there. Do you want to come behind me and kind of shadow? So I'll give you my thought process. So stand behind me, please.
Yeah.
So you can kind of shadow what my thought process is. My thought process is, okay, if I go left here, before I reveal my body, I'm going to go prone first, then I'm going to pop up once. That's it. So I'm not even snaking like crazy. I'm going down, popping up once and shooting. As I pop up, my centering is where it needs to be, and I'm able to get the kill. Do you want to go for it? Do you want to try it? So go on the other side, and just, as you go around the corner, go prone first, then stand up.
Yeah.
Perfect. That was perfect. Now, when you go up, just shoot me. Just fry me. Okay. So right there, try that again. I saw you. That's good. Let's go for it again. I want to be a bit cleaner. So as you go up, just take my head off. Good. Much better. That's how you snake in situations like that, where there's not a lot of like cover, no head glitches. That's how you snake in those situations. Okay?
Okay.
How did that feel?
It felt good. That felt good.
I'm definitely going to help you work on your centering. I think that's what we could work on. And I've got another free one that I've seen you do. Free tip for you. So right here when you're standing here, one thing I've noticed is you're trying to shoot me. Now, I've got a question. In this situation, again, I asked this the same question, but it's the same answer. Did I ask you to aim down sight there, or were you just shooting while aiming down sight?
I was shooting while aiming down sight.
Okay. I didn't have to give you the instructions. Sean, can you please aim down sight while shooting, right? So for me, one thing I want you to do as well is start strafing. I don't think I have to tell you, okay, Sean, I would like you to start strafing in this situation, because strafing for me, it needs to be a habit that you just do.
Okay.
You see where I'm coming from?
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, let's go through the benefits of strafing. Could you stand right in front of me? Just aim down sight and don't do anything, okay? Just aim down sight and don't do anything. Actually, let me show you first. If you could run across my screen from left to right, please. You could run like this. You could run like this just to get a wider angle. So I'm going to stand here. So this is without doing anything. No strafing, nothing. I'm going to stand still. And everyone at home can see there's no aim misses, okay? Now, all I'm going to do is strafe a little bit left and right. That's it. And you can see my aim drags with me. So if you keep running past, you can see my aim drags with me. So now if I'm playing and I'm strafing, and I'm using my right stick as well, you can see I'm able to kind of control it more. So if I have like a sub, for example, when I'm strafing, it's a lot more easier to track when I'm strafing. But it's a hard habit to develop. So when you're in a head glitch, you want to be strafing. You can go on the head glitch for me from the other side. Another reason why is when I'm strafing, actually, sorry, stand here for me, please. Another reason why is when I'm strafing, I'm a harder target to hit because I'm moving. If I stand still and someone cameras me, they're going to kill me. If I'm strafing like this, and when you come around the corner, at least I'm moving. So not only am I activating my aim assist, I'm actually moving as well. So you can see it's harder for my opponent to hit me. So strafing has a double advantage. You have better offense and better defense. Okay? So let me show you now so you can see it. Where did you spawn? You could just shoot from there.
P3.
P3, perfect. So if you want to come around here, I'll show you how strafing is. You could just stand. You can stand on this Hummy right here. That's it. It's a Hummy. That is not English. Okay, you can watch. You can go a bit forward. So I'm gonna run past your screen. All I want you to do is just aim down sight without doing anything. Okay.
Okay.
How strong is that for you? Would you say?
It's weird. I'm not getting any pull right now.
Okay, so that's the point, right? I know what
you mean, but
but that's good.
Okay.
That's good. I don't want you to get any pull because you're not strafing. So that's the thing. You see? So when you were playing, you weren't strafing, and every gunfight we've had, you were kind of standing there. So not only were you an easy target, you were also not strafing, which means you have no pull. So you need to say that's kind of always weird. It's like, no, that's good, bro. I'm glad because it means you're not strafing, you're not activating. Now strafe, perfect. What about now?
Okay, yeah.
Do you see the difference?
It's pulling a lot more for sure.
So now think about it. I want you to shoot me without strafing. Let's go. Stand here for me, please. Come around here. You can just stand around here. Okay, I'm gonna run around. Try and kill me without strafing. 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, was that a whole mag?
Yeah.
Okay, let's stop for a second. When someone's moving now, is your opponent going to move like that? No, unless he's... I don't know what's wrong with him, but he's not going to move like that in game. However, if someone's moving like this, you know, you don't want to face that without strafing. Another thing is watch the kill cam, okay? As an opponent, because you're not moving, I can use my Omni movement, which is hard to do, but because you're not moving, it gives me an easier time to shoot you. So one, you're an easier target to hit, and two, you're making it harder for you to hit me.
Okay.
That's why you need to strafe. Same thing. Try and kill me while strafing this time. 3, 2, 1, go. Okay. Now this is where it gets a bit of getting used to. It's a better concept, but it's hard to get used to. So what a lot of people do in this stage is really important, Sean, to be careful here. People start strafing. They're like, honestly, my shot's not as good as before. They stop strafing. What you're doing is I want you to lower your current ability as a player by 5% and improve your potential by 20%. You see where I'm coming from? If you were like a player card, imagine you're a player card right now, you're 80 rated Sean, okay? And you're like, right, I'm going to go down to 75 rated. However, I'm going to up my potential to 90. Would you take that trade or would you stay at 80?
Yeah, I definitely would.
Yeah, but people say they will, but they don't do it. So I know I feel like you will do it. So I want you to make sure you have these good habits. There's people I coach probably watching this now. I spoke to them and after 3 sessions, they're still not strafing. I'm like, look, why? And they're like, honestly, I play the game and I feel like I don't play well when I'm strafing. I'm like, yeah, because you're not used to it. So you know when you're warming up now, those hour a day, you need to be strafing to get used to the aim assist. Otherwise, you're just giving yourself a harder target, a harder shot. Okay, let's go through one more thing with a short jump and then we'll carry on. I think we should carry on with another mechanic. What do you think? Just to keep it flowing. So. Yeah, I think, and then because a lot of the stuff we're going through now, the VOD won't apply to, so we can end this after and just carry on. But let's go for now. So with a short jump right here, why can't I snake you here? Why can't I camera you by snaking? Because I said I want to camera you, right? Why can't I snake you here?
There's no head glitch there.
Okay, so this is a big skill set. So the first skill set is understanding, right, we need to camera people to gain the advantage. The second skill set is, okay, what is the best form of cameraing right now? That's the next skill set. Is that fair?
Yeah.
Okay, so in this situation, what I would do is there's a few ways I can camera you. One way you can do this, it's kind of a weird way of thinking about it, but you can essentially snake sideways. That's how I like to look at it. So right now, look at this. I'm basically going one way. So this is what I'm trying to do. I'm going one way. If I go here, where are you going to center?
To the right, to my right.
Perfect. So I'm going this way. I'm dragging you out, and real quickly I'm doing that. You see? So I'm going that way, dragging you out like that. So what you want to do is kind of think from both perspectives. Okay, if I go this way and do that, my opponent will look that way. Now remember you said to me earlier, what if I miss my shots? You're seeing I miss my shots on purpose, right? I miss my shots on purpose, but I'm back in cover. So there's no danger. So I'm missing my shots, I'm back in cover. Now all I have to do is get it right once, and then I hit you, and then I close the gap. So it's about combinations, like fighting games, like Tekken. It's like combinations. So look, shoulder, 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 make you weak, jump around, like that. Just making sure your combination's okay. Okay?
Gotcha.
We'll restart it on this map. We'll go again. We'll just add another 30. Do you have any questions? We're going to focus on top of game awareness, and then we're going to carry on with the short jump. So we're going to carry on with that. If there's anything like we went through already that you want me to re-go through, please feel free to ask. Because I know sometimes it just takes repeating the same thing. It's not an issue. Don't feel like, oh, I don't want to repeat it. Like, I'm more than okay to repeat stuff.
Okay, so the main thing is strafing that I need to work on more. Definitely need to.
Bro, the thing about strafing is like it's such an easy thing to do. It's just a habit you need. It's like how do I say this? Like I don't know how to describe it. It's just a habit. It's just a good habit that you need to have. It's like, I don't know. People are like, oh, you need to floss. I don't know, make a random real life example. It's like, oh, I should do it. It's just a low hanging fruit that will help you. You know what I'm saying? Or go for a walk every day. 10-minute walk. It's like, just do it. It's like, it's just one of those things where it's like, it will help you a lot and people just don't do it. That's why I look at it. So it's like, there's no secret to it. There's no secret sauce. It's just do it. It will give you benefits. If you don't do it, it won't give you a benefit and it will affect your gameplay. But it's not a hard thing to do. The hard thing to do is get used to it. Just add it to your muscle memory. That's the hard thing. Oh, you can start again, by the way.
Okay. Gotcha.
Yeah? So with strafing, it's not like I can't do it. It's just I keep forgetting. So you need to make it a muscle memory. So one way I would say to remind yourself is when you're warming up, strafe. Focus on strafing. Say, I'm going to spend the next 20 gunfights making sure I'm strafing. Now, there's going to be some certain situations where you're not going to be strafing. For example, I'll show you, okay? I'll give you an example on that strafing, just so you know when to do it and when not to do it. Because I do say always strafe, so I want to make sure I kind of help people understand when to strafe. Because there's sometimes when you don't strafe. Could you come towards control? Could you come towards P3, please?
P3, yep.
Yeah. Okay. So come through here.
SMGs.
Yeah. SMG's fine. Is that okay with you?
Gotcha. Yeah, that's perfect.
Bro, I thought you just hustled me. I thought that was the top 250 skin. I was like, yo, this guy's got aura. Bro, that gold skin is actually elite. I can't lie. The gold skin looks nice. Where's your big head skin, man? I miss it.
I had to swap.
No, man, I can for the same shoe. You got aura now, man. I like the big head. I felt like I was winning more gunfights with that.
No, for sure. Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, okay, perfect. Yeah, that's a really nice gold skin. I actually can't lie. So if you come towards there, if you sit in this corner for me, come towards there. So let's say I'm playing control and my teammates, I'm spawn trapping, okay? If I'm sitting in this corner here, I'm not going to strafe here because I'm trying to be, my game plan is to not move and be patient. So I would just chill here. I wouldn't sit here strafing left and right. It doesn't make sense. So sometimes you can chill, play an off angle. But if I was up here, for example, I would do this. Because, could you go out that door for me? And I'll show you a real life example. I want you to open the door and try and kill me. When you're ready. I'm going to stand up here, just so you know. I'm around here, okay? So shut the door and then open and try and kill me.
I literally just seen a video of you do this with someone.
Yeah? Okay, perfect. We're going to go through as well, and I'm going to show you see how you play this. So right there, you open the door. Now, the first thing is your centering we really, really need to improve because it's going to cost you. So right there, I'll give you a perfect example. I don't know if you noticed it, but when you open the door in that kill cam, okay, this wasn't even the main point, but I just saw it. When you open the door, let's slow it down. Look what you did here. Look at me for a second, please. Okay. That sounds so rude. Look at me in a nice way. But if you come out here for a second, this is the way you open the door was this. You open the door, your crosshair was here. If I shoot, okay, you knew where I was. You knew I was up top. So naturally, let's slow it down. Okay. You would have to get your aim from down here all the way up top and shoot me. You're giving yourself a harder target. Okay, just to show you a comparison, look up here for a second. Shut the door. Open the... Okay.
Oh, no.
No. Fuck my opinion. It's okay. It's okay. That's okay. I like that. Okay, cool. We're good. All right, John, I'm going to end the stream there. I've had enough of Sean. First he's a Squid Game skin. Then he does this to me. Sorry
about that, bro.
You're chilling. Sean said, I'm the captain now, bro. This is my lobby, bro. That was just cool by surprise. It's all good, man. It's all good. I'm okay. So right there, it happens to me once a day, actually. It's quite surprising. So right there, all I want you to do is open the door and just have your centering where you expect me to be and just look at the difference. Just have your centering and then shoot me, okay?
Okay.
Go for it. Like, it's not even the same gunfight, bro. It's just 10 times easier. You're already aiming at me. It's just micro adjustments. Yeah. Now, obviously, the situation's a bit different, but even generally, whenever you know someone is. So, for example, if I shoot right now, I'm shooting your teammate. You know I'm up the stairs. What do? As you go up the stairs, you start positioning left a bit. You should be walking up the stairs, having your crosshair on me. What you're doing is like this, okay? You're going up the stairs, having your crosshair low, and then you're going up the stairs and looking up.
Okay.
Yeah? That's
how would I work on that?
Honestly,
routinely?
This is how you do it. This is how you do. Right now, I'm playing bots. I'm walking around. Literally, follow me, shadow me, okay? As we're walking around, every time I'm sliding, I'm moving my crosshair a little bit. Every time I'm moving my crosshair a little bit. So right now, as I slide around, I'm moving my crosshair left as I go around, so that when I land, it's on the left. you literally have to move it with you. The way I want you to look at it is like, it's like your legs and your arms. You know when you walk, you kind of walk your legs and your arms move and like, you know what I mean? When people have different walking strays, right? Like you either walk and your arms go with you or whatever, like people have different strays. Same thing. So when you're walking, when you're sliding, so right now I'm sliding, I expect it to be on the left. So as I slide right, I'm centering left here. You want to just move your crosshair so that it's on level with you. So right now, I'll give you an example. Okay. Just stand right there, Ferry. Just stand there, it's perfect. Watch the kill cam, okay? You can turn around. So as I go around this corner, I expect you to be there. Watch the kill cam. Now, I wouldn't challenge that gunfight like that, just to show you, but you see how my centering, I didn't move it. Where was it? It was on your head. It was just on your head. Yeah. So that's the level of centering I want you to get to. Again, that gunfight I wouldn't challenge like that. It was just to show you centering. So you want to go around a corner and expect where they're going to be and have your crosshair placed there. Now, a few ways to improve on that is, like I said, literally go into a bot lobby and just say, right, for the first 10 minutes, I'm going to focus on my centering. I've got a few videos talking about that in detail, which I'll send you just to give you more of an example. But I literally want you to look at your crosshair and say, I'm going to focus on my crosshair placement. Do you want to come to P3 again? P4, sorry. P4.
Oh, okay.
And just say, right, I'm going to focus on my centering. So as I go around this corner, my crosshair is going to be there. Have radar on and just see where they are. Okay, so he's in that room. So I'm going to go around. I'm going to fry him. Let me give you an example. I'm going to be standing here. I'm going to be standing right here, okay? So I'm shooting your teammate from here. I'm shooting your teammate from here. So you know where I am, Sean. I'm right here, okay? What I want you to do is stand here with me. I want you to come around the corner and kill me.
Oh, sorry.
Sean, we're gonna have to spread it out a little bit because you keep trying to fuck me up, Chad. Is everything okay? Do you have some personal beef with me, Sean?
Sorry about that.
No, I'm trying to
keep tapping wrong, but
you're good, you're good. When you're ready, I want you to slide around and fry me. Go for it.
Okay.
Okay, that was very good from my screen. It looked like you came around the corner. Come here quickly so I can show you. I should do that again, and this time shoot me a few times, and I'll kill you, and then you can see the kill cam. Okay.
Gotcha.
Okay, watch the kill cam. Okay, you're too good. I like that. That was fine. That is good centering because you went around the corner and you actually, were elite with it in terms of you were controlling it and so like that. Now, what is your sensitivity?
Right now, I'm 1.5.
Okay. So it looks a little bit uncomfortable to me in terms of the way it just looks a little bit uncomfortable, but that's not a bad sensitivity. So I think it's just going to take some getting used to because I think it's just a comfortability thing. Because right now you're telling your brain's used to just moving and sliding. It's not really used to having the right stick to go up and down. It's used to moving left to right. So it's just about getting your brain to be used to saying, right, as we move around, like as I go around left here, I'm moving my right stick right. The way I like to do it, again, things like this, because I'm used to it now, it's kind of just trying to remind myself how I learned it. And the way I like to do this is when I'm going one way, I essentially move my stick the other way. So let me show you an example. When I'm going this way, right, I'm moving my left stick forward. As I'm sliding, say I'm sliding right here, I move my left stick left because I know I'm trying to create the angle. See what I'm saying? So I move my right stick, sorry, other way around. As I slide, I move my right stick left because I know that's the angle I'm trying to make. So I move my left stick right, my right stick left. Watch the kill cam there. Did you see as I move my left stick right and I slid, I move my right stick left. So they kind of go opposite directions because you're trying to have your centering where it needs to be.
Gotcha.
I don't want to overcomplicate it for you because it does sound a bit complicated the way I'm explaining it.
Right stick right, left stick left.
Again, I don't want to overcomplicate it. Ignore that last bit because I feel like it's going to complicate it for you. All I want you to do is just around with your centering, with your crosshair. Just have your crosshair where you expect your enemy to be. That's it. As simple as that. Have your crosshair where you expect your enemy to be. For example, okay, I'm going to be standing in this doorway. I'm going to be standing in this doorway. All I want you to do is slide around and kill me. Go for it.
Gotcha.
That's it. That is centering. That's it. What you said is centering. Now, before you slide, just make sure your right stick is a little bit up there. Because did you see as you slid there, your right stick was a bit down and you had to get used to it? Just make it a little bit cleaner. That's it. Just make it a little bit cleaner. So as you're sliding, have your right stick a little bit up. Right now, your right stick, every time you look, I want you to stop randomly and look and say, where is my right stick? Oh shit, it's on the floor. No one's going to be right in front of me like that. They're going to be a little bit further out. They're going to be sliding like this. They're not going to be on the floor in front of me. Okay?
Gotcha.
And then what you do is when you use Omni movement, now right now, stand in the head glitch for me, please. That's fine right there, perfect. So right now, if I do this, watch skill count. Notice how I lined it up before. As I slid, I slid right there. So what did I do with my right stick? I moved in the opposite direction because I'm going away from my target. Remember when I said to do the jump shot and the drop shot? Remember I said go the opposite way?
Yeah.
Same thing. So when I'm going right, I'm moving my left stick left to counter it. That's it. All you're doing is your centering is your middle. If you're going left, you need to move your centering right to adjust. That's it. That's what centering is. You just move your stick the opposite direction of where you're moving. I think that's the best way of explaining it. Because if I'm drop showing right there, your head glitch is there. If I'm drop showing, I move my centering up. If I'm jump showing, I move my centering down. So stand on the head glitch, please. Now right there, if I'm jump showing, I move my centering down. If I drop show, I move it up. If I'm moving right, I move it left a bit. If I'm moving left, I move it right a bit. You just want to go the opposite direction of where you're moving with your right stick. That's kind of how you work on your centering. And when you're sliding, you're going down, right? You're going down because you're sliding. So you just move your right stick slightly up. It's just about opposite directions, just slight adjustments. When you're sliding, there's nothing crazy, but just move it slightly up so that when you're sliding, it's still level. As you go around corners, where do you expect them to be? I expect you to be in this head glitch, so I go around, I shoulder it. My head glitch is there. I'm centering where it needs to be, okay? Because I'm centering on the head glitch. It's all about focusing that crosshair where it needs to be. That's how you improve your centering.
Got you. Okay.
Okay, let's go through the short jump again.
Short jump, you say?
Yeah, let's go through that. But any questions on the centering?
So when I'm working with bots on the centering, am I just doing random, like one side, the other side, jump
honestly,
shot,
bro,
drop shot?
I would start by slowing it down. Just literally walk around the map. Walk around the map with your crosshair. Just walk around the map with your crosshair. Like right now, walk around the map. Crosshair, aim and shoot. That's it. Just start off like that. Then what you're trying to do is this. You want to come around the corner where you see them, and you want your crosshair to be as close to them as possible. Shoot, move on. So right there, he's coming through this door. Go around, go around, go around. Shoot, move on. Start off slow. Then add a slide into your gameplay. Then add a slide in. You're going to notice when you slide, it's a bit different. So just start by just working on your centering, getting shots off. Then add a slide in. Then add a bit more movement. Just slowly build up like that. It's like Lego, bro. You have your base and you have another one, just slowly build it up.
Got you.
Yeah? Okay, perfect. Let's go inside. Okay, this is what I want you to do here. I want you to tell me when you can see me from there. Tell me when you can see me.
Gotcha. I can see you.
You shoot me once or twice? Okay, so now watch the kill cam. Do you notice how on my screen, I couldn't see you, but on your screen, you could see me perfectly and you're able to shoot me? So that's why, that's why it's all about perception and like the angle you're taking, okay?
Gotcha.
In that situation, what you don't want to do is say, okay, I'm going to walk out like this and I'm going to keep doing this because the opponent's going to kill me. Could you go on this head glitch for me, please? Just so you have a good spot, a good cover. This one there. What I don't want to do is this. Because you're going to shoot me if I do that. If I do this, you're going to see me and shoot me. So what I want to do is trick you. So this is a lot quicker. You see the difference between this and this?
Oh, for sure, yeah.
So the difference is, in the first one, I'm aiming down sight and I'm trying to shoot you. I'm trying to line up my shot. But the second time, all I'm trying to do is gather information. That's it. I'm not trying to shoot you, because if I shoot you, it takes too long to get my shot ready. Because could you strafe left or right for me while we're doing this? If I go around like this, I have to actually hit you. It's really hard for me to hit you. You're more likely to kill me. If I do this, see you right there, then I make a play like that, it gives me information, okay? So now let's go through the short jump. So what is the short jump? Right now, I asked you earlier, could I snake hair? You said no, and you're absolutely correct. I can't snake hair because there's nowhere for me to go. So what the short jump is, actually, let's start with the long jump. Why can't I do this? Try and kill me, okay? Was that a good play from me? Do you think I work in game, or what do you think there?
I mean, I've had a lot of gunfights that I've lost just like that.
Okay, so we're going to go through that so we can help you get better at defending that. The first things first, remember, when I said try and kill me, your first thought should be, let me strafe. Do you know why that was so easy for me?
Yeah.
You stood still.
Yeah.
So when I cameraed you, this is really important, okay? This is going to put it all together, everything we went through today. When I camera you, I'm basically time traveling for a second. So when I'm time traveling for a second, you're giving me 1 second to shoot you. If you're standing still, in that 1 second, I'm going to kill you. So it's not like I absolutely fried you. You're giving me a free target. You're not moving, so I'm going around, I'm able to fry you. But if you're moving, I might only hit you with one shot. By then, who has the advantage now? I've hit you with one shot, but you have the positional advantage. You are more likely now to land 4 before I land 3 because of how much more cover you have. Is that fair?
No, that's right.
Now, especially if you go prone and stand up and shoot me. quicker though. Remember, it's gonna be quicker. It's gonna be instant. So prone shoot like that, quicker. So in that situation, if you see me jumping out, your first reaction should be like this. I want you to think of it like this, okay? Who can camera who? So stand still. I do this. Your reaction should be as soon as you see me jump, go prone and stand up. Like that. That should, your reaction should be, okay, so I've made the first move, so you should be like, okay, you showed your cards, so you should go prone, stand up and shoot me. You see where I'm coming from? You should try and camera me. So if I'm cameraing you, you should let me camera you, get into the open, camera me and take me out. That is how you should play that. It's like a chess match. I move my rookie, boom, you should move yours. You react to me. You should be the one cameraing me. But what you did is just stood there and let me take out your queen. You just let me take it. You just stood there. You never want to do that. Let's try again.
Got you.
I'm gonna tell you what I'm doing. I'm gonna jump to the left. When you're ready, try and kill me. 3, 2, 1, go. How much better was that? I tried the same thing. I wasn't lying to you. I tried the exact same thing.
Chaotic, but a lot better for sure.
Now, it was only chaotic there because your shot was a little bit shaky there, but that's something we're going to learn to improve on. Now, I'm an iridescent player, and you're in gold right now, and you're winning those gunfights. So imagine people at your level, and you're using this mechanic, you're going to fry them, okay? And by the way, when I say it's not like, oh, I'm iridescent, it's not an ego thing. You know, that's not like, it's just in terms of like, in terms of how many, in terms of how many, my point is like how many, this is my job, right? So how many levels apart in terms of you got platinum, diamond, crimson, iridescent, and you're winning the gunfight because you're outplaying me there. So that's what I want you to focus on. I want you to focus on outsmarting and outplaying your opponent. You might fumble your shots, you might miss your shots, whatever, but you're giving yourself a higher chance of winning it. Because if I camera you and you don't do that, I'm going to fry you the first gunfight was without you doing it. Second gunfight was with you doing it. It was night and day. You saw completely how different it was.
Okay. You know, I definitely seen it. I mean, I have a few eerie friends that I try to run ones with to try to improve, and that's like the main thing I struggle with.
They're cameraing you every time. Exactly, that first move. But now you know what to do. Now you know if they camera you, you hit them back with a camera. You hit them back with a camera. And now when you're and this is another thing. I've done this snaking thing over 1,000 times. I've been doing it for years. This is your second, third time doing it. So of course it's gonna be rusty. Give yourself 10, 20 minutes a day. 10 minutes a day snaking. Okay. In a week's time, you've had 70 minutes of snaking. You know how much more smooth you're gonna be? You know how smooth you're gonna be in terms of that mechanic? You're gonna do this. You're gonna one pump, you're gonna go one pump, boom, shoot, like that. You're gonna be so quick and smooth with it. We're gonna just polish off those mechanics, all right? So back to the short jump. Stand there for a second. So the reason why, again, the first thing I did was I made a mistake by doing this because you didn't move, I killed you. So I still played it bad, but you didn't do anything, so it's easy. Once you played it well like you did, that was great. Now I'm gonna show you why the long jump isn't great. So the long jump is this. The long jump is when you basically just go all the way to the side and you use your momentum for a jump. So right how I do this, it's a long jump. Now in this game, did you play Modern Warfare 3 Rank last year?
Yes, I did.
Okay, so this is where every year you have to understand the meta. You have to understand the mechanics at work. So last year, the long jump was the meta movement. What I mean by that is in every movement in the game, the long jump had a higher success of cameraing and killing your opponent. Okay, if there was a chart, the long jump would be number one in terms of percentage of like efficiency. Okay, this year the long jump is down in percentages. Do you know why? Because they've nerfed it. So what they've done is when you long jump, your sprint to fire is slower. So when you long jump, it takes you an extra second to get into action. Because when you long jump, it's just a weird mechanic they've done in the game that when you jump, your gun it takes a second to get to sprint to fire speed. So it's not as strong this year. It's still usable. So I'm not sure if you saw the CDO yesterday. Could you come down here for me, please? So Hydra did this exact same mechanic. So this is what he did. I'll show you the exact move. Stand here for me. All I want you to do is walk around slowly. And as you walk around, I want you to pre in this area here. Okay?
Yeah.
This is what Hydra did. Hydra sat in this corner. So go back for a second. So as soon as you see me, I want you to look around the corner. Yeah, so you can look at me and then react to it. So let me show you what happened to Hydra and I'll show you why he did it. So what Hydra did, he stood here. Okay, Hydra stood here and he was waiting. So as soon as he saw the opponent there, if I look right and shoot you now, you're already centered onto me. You're more than likely going to kill me, right? Because you're centered onto me. So what Hydra did, could you back away? All right, peek it now. Like that. You see?
Wow.
He saw the shadow and then he jumped and cameraed you like that. So it works like that because I'm catching you by surprise. It works because there's a cover there, so I'm catching you by surprise. But where the short jump is this. Could you come here for me? Yeah, perfect. The short jump is when you don't have any piece of cover. So come up here again. So in this pillar, the reason why you can go back to your head glitch for me. The reason why the long jump isn't so good. So the long jump was great on the other side. You saw how good it was because I cameraed you. But the short jump here, the reason why it works is because I can't do this. There's no cover. Where with Hydra's spot at the bottom, he was able to long jump like that and get into cover. So it was a lot easier to camera you. Right now, I need to do the short jump. What the short jump is, you stand where you are, you aim down sight, you shoulder, you jump in your same spot. Like that. So you jump, so you just shoulder the corner. So from your POV, how is it to play against?
That's pretty difficult.
Did you kill me just to see the enemy's POV? So if you can see where someone is and you do a quick short jump, you're able to shoot them and then you're able to back away. So the main reason the short jump's so good there is because you can use it under any piece of cover. So I always see the pros use this. I like to call this a bailout move, okay? This is like the bailout move. Whenever you feel like you're in danger, or let's say I'm weak, okay, you're going to kill me, I can do the short jump as a bit of like an insurance move just to get a shot off and back away. If my shot's actually better there, I can shoot you and kill you like that. And you're not able to see me.
You say you were aiming down sights as you were jumping?
So the reason I aim down sight is if I don't aim down sight, I'm going to jump further. And it's harder for me to get back into cover. So the reason I aim down sight is because I want to jump short. And this is why the mechanics are good to understand. If I aim down sight, I jump short. So when I'm doing the long jump, when I want to use my momentum, I don't aim down sight because I actually want to use all my momentum to jump. But when I'm using the short jump, I stand here, I aim down, I jump like that, I shoot you, jump like that, shoot you. Kill me quickly. There you go. That's how the short jump works. So whenever there's no piece of cover, people are seeing it in the kill cam now, I'm able to come around the corner and just fry people because I'm using the camera mechanic. I'm jumping where I'm standing. So when I land, I'm able to camera you. And that is how to use a short jump.
Gotcha.
It's a situational thing, okay? This is not something you have to use every single time. But let's say you snake in a game and you get 3 kills. And you short jump and you get 3 extra kills. Imagine you were going to go 20 and 20. You're now 26 and 14. You see the difference? It's just these micro things, just these small details, okay? Let's have a few more gunfights now. I feel like we've taught you a lot of like different things. Let's have some gunfights and just see how we're playing, okay? And then we'll move on to the other drill. We ready?
Got you.
All right, but give me 1 second because I think this is overrun. Let me just tell the person after. Give me 1 second. Sorry.
No problem.
Any questions so far? Anything you want to ask or anything?
Questions? No, I don't have any right now.
Is it all okay?
I'm just trying to take everything in. I'm just, yeah, for sure. I'm just taking it all in, trying to remember each point.
Perfect. Okay, cool. I recorded this, by the way, so I'll put it on YouTube for you so you can take your time and watch it back. The reason I'm talking fast and going through it is because it's recorded, so you have a lot of like time to go back and watch it. Because I know in the moment it's a lot of information, so don't worry if it's all kind of going in and out. It's just more about, I think once you understand the concept and try it a few times and then watch it back, it's like revision. You know, you understand it. That's the main thing. So don't worry about like remembering it and stuff. Like you can watch it back and go through. Okay.
Okay, for sure. Perfect.
Okay. Perfect. I should have said that before. So don't worry about like I have to remember everything right now. Like I recorded it for you, so you got everything saved. That's why I said kill me as well, so you can see. Oh, that's how it looked. Stuff like that. Okay.
Okay. Perfect.
Perfect. Ready to go?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay, let's have some gunfights. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Love it. You tried the snake and I love it. Okay. I love the way you try snaking. That's exactly what I want to see. So right there, that was perfect. You know why? Because you made the right play. Your execution just wasn't there yet. Your brain was there. Your hands just weren't able to keep up yet because you haven't practiced it. But your brain was there. You had the right play. That's important. If you can always have the right play, that's good. If you fail to execute, I don't mind that. Because execution is kind of with your controller, right? But if you can think with your brain how to play, that's fine. You know why? Because there's going to be, you got a personal life, everyone's busy. There's going to be times where you don't play the game. We're not professional Call of Duty players, so in terms of, obviously it's my job, so mine's different, but let's say normally, like, everyone that plays and I coach, you guys are just normal people in terms of, like, you got your normal job and you play as a hobby, that's absolutely fine. So you're going to rely on your brain more than your mechanics, because you're not playing as much as you want to. So my job is to help you rely on your brain and not your mechanics. You see where I'm coming from? Because you might have a week where you don't play at all. And if you come on, I don't want you to be like, oh, my mechanics are off. I'm like, I don't care about your mechanics. So that's always going to happen. I want you to think of the gameplay and how you can outsmart your opponent. So that way you don't have to rely on your mechanics. So I'm very happy with what you did there. I've honestly
been putting a lot of time in. I haven't had a week where I have playing. I've just been.
Yeah. But like, there's gonna be times where you're like, but that's good though. That's good though. There's gonna be times where you're like, oh, maybe I'm busy for a day, or you come on and like, if you rely on your game awareness and your like mental side of it, it's gonna make the game easier. Because even now I'm in Iridescent, I don't put enough time into actually playing the game that my mechanics are behind, but my game awareness is keeping me in Iridescent. So that's the difference. I want to help your game awareness, and that was great what you just did there. You played that really well. You just failed to execute. Like I said, that's okay. We can work on the execution. That comes with time. Let's go again. 3, 2, 1. Let's go.
Oh, I didn't mean that.
It's okay. It's okay. Okay, so watch the kill cam there. Now, one thing about pacing in terms of like being quick is look how far I went without you really moving. That corner, it was like you were in a cage there. So one thing that's really important is repositioning, keeping your opponents guessing. I didn't have to guess where you were because I never saw you leave that area. I always had eyes on you, right? But you didn't know what country I was in. I was moving all over the place, but I was moving with purpose. When I was moving, I had an eye on you. You see, I wasn't running like this. If I was running like this, my head's down. What was I doing? I was sliding. As I was sliding, I was preeming the head glitch, and I was sliding across and across and across and across like that. You see? So as I'm sliding, watch the kill cam for me, okay? Look as I'm sliding across. You see how my head glitch is still, my aim is still on you. So all I'm doing is I'm closing the gap down while maintaining my aim. Now that is good centering. What you just saw in the kill cam is as I'm going left to right, I'm maintaining my centering on you.
No, it never moved off of me.
That's how you can practice your centering. Just there. What I'm just doing right now, if you want to practice your centering, even if no one's there, imagine you're playing by yourself, get a head glitch like that. So to get a head glitch like that, shoot, reposition, shoot, reposition. For me, it's a really good way of practicing your centering. Say, okay, I'm gonna shoot, back away. I'm gonna shoot, back away. Just see if you can focus your aim where it needs to be. Again, this is just a drill I just made up, but people ask, how do I work on this thing? Just make things up. Say, right, how can I do this? And just practice it. That's a really good way to work on your centering. Get any area of the map, any head glitch, okay? And just say, right, I'm gonna move around. I'm gonna slide left. I'm gonna make sure that when I land, my centering is on that head glitch. Just every time. I'm gonna shoot one bullet, reposition. That way you're constantly making sure when you reposition, you're able to do it. Go for it. Try killing me. I want you to shoot one bullet. Every time you shoot, I want you to reposition.
Okay.
That's fine. That's just perfect. Hit that one shot. Hit that one like that. And that is how you can work on your centering. So you get a second controller, put it down, or do it in a private game with no one there. Just do it like that.
Gotcha.
How does that feel?
I definitely have to work on that centering.
Does that make sense with the logic of it?
Movement.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, 100%. I can see the difference in like your kill cam.
Let's try again. Let's try again. I'm gonna stand here. Go for it again. Stand where I was. Stand where I was. Gotcha. Now you said you have to work on it. The thing is with centering, it's always something you're going to work on. It's such a high level skill that it's not like no one's perfect to centering. Like it's something you're going to constantly work on. However, you're going to get to a point where it's comfortable. Like I saw there, it felt comfortable for me, but in game sometimes it's still hard to work on. So it's just one of those things with other variables. It's going to be hard to do.
Got you.
Go for it again. Go for it again. Try to shoot me once, slide sideways, shoot me again. Like, that's good, bro. That's good. That's not bad at all. Slide left, go through the other side, keep going forward. Perfect. Now jump backwards. Like that. Like, that is how you can work on your centering. Get a shot off, back away. Get a shot off, back away. You see how you're working on it? That was good, bro. That felt smooth. Some of them was better than others. Certain situations was better, but that is how you work on it. We've had one session today. Now imagine every time you warm up, you do that. Imagine you start off, say, right, 5 minutes, I'm going to go to vault, boom, shoot, slide across, shoot. Like, every time. It's going to be easy. And if you can do it without a person, it's going to be easier. You know why? Sorry, it's going to be easier when you play because you're going to get aim assist. So in game, it's going to be easier. If you can practice getting your shot off without even anyone there, just working on your crosshair placement, it'll be great. Then in game, you go through and you can see someone, boom, take his head off, slide around, take his head off. Nice and easy. Yeah?
In a gunfight,
go for it.
Are you constantly moving, repositioning in a gunfight?
Great question. It's all situational. So let's say we're in a 1v1 S&D, okay? Again, situational. So, am I on offense? Am I on defense? What's the goal? Am I on a hill? What is the situation? Am I trying to get the kill? Am I trying to play my life? Every gunfight situational. For example, let's say we're in 1v1 S&D. There's 20 seconds left, and my bomb has just gone down. So I have to defend it. You have to defuse. I'm not going to push you right now. I don't need to. I'm chilling. 20 seconds up. I'm out of here. I'm going to just shoulder. I'm going to be annoying. I'm going to let you push me. I'm going to get you weak again. I'm just holding the angle. I'm buying time, depending on the situation. If we're in control and my team's on the point and me and you are fighting middle map and my team's on B, I don't need to push you. I'm buying time. Me buying time is good enough. You're going to have to overcommit, depending on the situation. If I have to kill you and I make you weak, go into cover for a second. Your whole team's dead. It's 1v3, push you. So it depends on the kill feed. It depends on the minimap. Where's your teammates? Right now, if I shoot you, and I'm the only one alive, and your teammates are behind you, your teammates are spawning up, what do? I cook a grenade, maybe chuck it, go around, fight your teammates. It just depends on the situation. It depends on what's going on. There's all these other variables. So I wouldn't just tunnel vision and push you every time because your teammate might be catwalk. It just depends. Look at the minimap and think, right, is it worth pushing? Now, most of the time, the answer is yes. But there's a few situations like we just mentioned where the answer is no. It depends on the situation. But sometimes you don't need to push them. You need to create an angle. So if I make you weak, right there, and I know, okay, he's one shot, I can go around the left here and create an angle because they're going to start panicking and I can shoot you from here. So I don't have to go all the way towards you. I just have to find an angle that works. If that means pushing you, I'll push you. But most of the time, especially in game, people panic and they go round. So you don't even have to push them. Just find an angle and they'll overcommit themselves.
Okay.
Yeah?
Okay.
Let's have a few more gunfights. Let's run it back. Let's go. 3, 2, 1, go. Good, I'm weak. What do you do? Yeah, you gotta push me, come on. I'm weak. There you go. Better, more faster. Right there, I'm weak. Push me. Right there. You got me weak. I'm in the open. What do you do? Push me like that. Perfect. Okay, just a little bit quicker. I saw you shouldering that 1-2 hesitation. Get that out of your game. When I'm weak, you got confidence there, and you push me immediately. Okay, as soon as I'm weak, boom, slide at me, get the kill. Because when you're sliding past someone, sorry, one second, when you're sliding past someone, right? Think about it like okay, let's say we're standing opposite each other and you slide to my right. I don't know when you're gonna slide. I don't know. This is a fucked up play of the game. This is messed up from the game. It's all good though. It's all good. There's 21 engagements and it's okay. It's okay. I hear you, game. I hear you. Anyways, yeah, so I'm trolling. So when you go, bro, I'm not gonna lie, the iridescent skin looks way worse. Your one looks so much better, bro. This looks, bro, mine's silver. There's no purple.
It definitely looks
bro,
good, bro.
It literally looks silver on my team. I mean,
they messed it up this year, but it
yeah,
still
that's
looks
what I'm saying.
good.
Like, it's got aura, but it doesn't look good. I'm gonna change the skin, put Vortex on. Anyways, yeah, so in that situation, you just want to kind of think, okay, if I'm sliding left and he's not expecting it, then he has to react to my movement. And that's a big part of it. So you want to be the player countering, especially with the health advantage.
Got you. And is there a way of practicing camera outside of running pubs, or would I just have to practice it in game?
Bots, not bots, bro. You could do everything in bots. You could practice your cameraing in bots. Instead of killing them fully, shoot them 3 times. Or put the health on like 200 or 300. So you can practice it. Shoot a few times and let them kill you. Watch the kill cam.
Gotcha. Okay.
Now I just made that up. So again, things like that, just think, okay, what should I do in game? Things like that are really important. Just think, okay, what do I need to improve? Okay, let me do that, stuff like that. It just makes the game easier by just thinking, what do I need to improve? How can I make a drill for that? So what you just asked me, I literally just made up on the spot. I'll put the health on 300 or 400 so that I can practice cameraing fully. As I shoot them, I stop, let them kill me, watch the kill cam.
Okay.
Because then you can see, did I camera properly on his screen? Did I jump around the corner and like in the bot screen, did I jump around the corner and get shot? Did he get shot instantly or what? And if you come around the corner and you're like, oh, I didn't get shot instantly. Okay, fair enough.
Okay.
Yeah.
That makes sense. That makes sense.
All right, perfect. Let's end the YouTube there and we'll go to a second. YouTube, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys did, drop a like, subscribe to the channel. A lot of people in the chat. We have currently 60 people live. Shout out to Sean. It was an absolute pleasure working with you. And in terms of coaching, if you guys would like coaching yourself, check out the link down below. There's a link to the Discord. A lot of people are asking how to get there. It's just in the Discord down in the description. Join it. There's a coaching section where Adam will book you in. And that's it. Good to go. Sean, any words for the outro?
No, God, I really, really appreciate it, my man.
No worries, man. Thank you so much. YouTube, drop a like. Catch you guys for another one tomorrow. Peace.